In this video, we will listen to a famous old story of a villager named Kai, who wanted to be loved and respected by everyone in his village. Once upon a time in a village, there lived a wise and compassionate monk named James. He was highly respected by everyone in the village for his teachings, kindness, and humility. People from all walks of life would seek his guidance and counsel, and he always greeted them with a warm smile and an open heart. One day, a young villager named Kai felt a burning desire to gain the respect and admiration of his fellow villagers. He admired James greatly and thought that if he could become as wise and respected as the monk, he too would receive the same adoration. Determined to learn the secret of earning respect, Kai approached James and bowed respectfully before him. "James," Kai said with enthusiasm, "I wish to be respected by everyone in the village, just like you are. Can you please teach me how to achieve this?" James smiled gently and replied, "Respect is not something that can be pursued directly, my young friend. It is a byproduct of living a life of virtue, compassion, and selflessness. If you wish to gain respect from others, focus on cultivating these qualities within yourself." Curious and eager to learn, Kai asked, "But how do I cultivate these qualities, Monk James?" The wise monk nodded and said, "It starts with self-awareness and self-reflection. Observe your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Are they driven by greed, anger, or ignorance, or are they guided by kindness, understanding, and wisdom?" Kai took these words to heart and began to introspect. He realized that there were times when he acted selfishly, seeking personal gain at the expense of others. With determination, he resolved to change his ways and embrace a more compassionate path. Over the next few weeks, Kai spent time in the village, helping others without expecting anything in return. He assisted the elderly, offered a listening ear to those in distress, and shared whatever resources he could spare with the less fortunate. As Kai continued to practice kindness and selflessness, a remarkable transformation began to take place. The villagers noticed the change in him and started to admire his genuine concern for their well-being. They felt a deep sense of respect for Kai, not because he sought it, but because he genuinely cared for them. One day, while sitting under a Bodhi tree, Kai reflected on his journey. He realized that seeking respect for its own sake had been a selfish endeavor. True respect, he understood, arose from the genuine wish to uplift and support others without any ulterior motive. Filled with gratitude for the teachings of Monk James, Kai returned to the wise monk to express his newfound understanding. "Monk James," Kai said humbly, "I now understand that respect is not something to be pursued selfishly. It comes naturally when we live with compassion, kindness, and selflessness. Thank you for showing me the path to genuine respect." Monk James smiled warmly and patted Kai's shoulder. "You have learned a valuable lesson, my young friend. Remember that true respect is earned through the way we treat others and the intentions behind our actions. May your journey of compassion and selflessness continue to inspire others." From that day forth, Kai became known for his genuine compassion and selfless deeds. The respect he had sought so eagerly was showered upon him without him even realizing it. He became a role model for others in the village, and his legacy of kindness lived on for generations to come. And so the village learned that true respect arises not from the pursuit of it, but from a heart dedicated to serving others with love and compassion. Always be polite to everyone you meet during the day, from your spouse and children to your co-workers and the checkout person at the grocery store. I know this is easier said than done, especially when you're having a bad day, but if you would want to be treated respectfully, so does everyone. Give others the same respect you would like to receive yourself. Seek out actions you can take to offer politeness. Open the door at the coffee shop for the person behind you, or let the person with one item go ahead of you in the grocery store. Smile and say please and thank you whenever possible. The Golden Rule suggests that we treat others the way we want to be treated. A better approach is to treat others the way they want to be treated. This is called the Platinum Rule, and it considers that when dealing with other people, it is best to try to make it about them. Focus on what they need and what they care about, to the extent possible. To respect someone is to acknowledge and appreciate their positive qualities, skills, or talents. When we treat someone with respect, we also honor their rights as a human being. For example, if you respect someone, you appreciate their right to have preferences, to be treated with kindness, or to change their mind about something. As a general rule, trustworthiness is a highly valued trait. If you can prove to other people that they can rely on you, they are likely to respect you. Owning respect is about sticking to your convictions and making the best decisions possible. Listening is always better than speaking. Being an active listener and attentive to what others are saying makes your image. Finally, making people respect you by remembering what people say and trying to hear out others instead of speaking and ignoring them will earn you respect in the end. A polite and kind nature earns a lot of appreciation and respect. Be it whoever you meet, even your enemy, don't stop being kind and polite. You yourself will witness that people think highly of you, and you are being respected by everyone. Don't exceed it too much that it looks fake. Gossiping is a bad habit that won't earn you respect. If you share personal information about someone without their consent, they probably won't trust you in the future. And if people hear you gossiping about someone else, they might assume that you'd be happy to gossip about them as well. Thank you for watching.